people, good to see you all in the stream again. I am back. Good to see everyone here. I'm just gonna have to like work out what I'm doing with my iPad because my Apple Pencil is just not working at the minute, and I think that's just because I've plugged in something here. So I'm just gonna unplug that, and hopefully my computer screen won't die. So I have to like plug in my Apple Pencil down at the bottom and all that annoying stuff. Other than that, I think what's going on is that I went ahead and put it on airplane mode, which I don't want to do. Yeah, there we go. We're all good. So hopefully my iPad link will come back on and we're all good. How's everyone doing? Good to see everyone. I've got the full camera view on me right now, but we're going to be working within this. And I've got this little iPad mock-up at the back. What do you guys think? I thought it would make it a bit more interesting for us to do whilst we're in the stream, just so people know it's an iPad I'm working on. I don't have to answer the questions. How's my audio? Is my audio okay, people? If you want me to take the iPad thing off, let me know. I just thought it'd be funny. Callum, stop it. I'll have to put you in timeout. I can do that now on YouTube. Is everyone doing all right? The audio's low. Let me check this out. Hang on. No, it's fine. The audio is pretty good at the minute. I can always turn it up a tiny bit. Like that. Right, and I hope this stream isn't going to die. But basically in this stream, people, we're going to be going through our portfolio. So why don't I stream on Twitch? I'm going to stream on Twitch, but not just yet because things are difficult. Hang on, the cat that's in here wants out, which is probably a good thing. There we go. I'm back. Right, so today we're going to be not streaming, but yeah, we are streaming. But I am going to be showing my portfolio off to you guys. But in reality, I'm going to be making a portfolio because this video is actually, or this live stream is sponsored by a company called Dot Space. And I have to say it because sponsorships are a good thing for this channel because it means I get to spend more time doing stuff like this for you guys. So basically this whole thing is sponsored by Dot Space. They're an amazing domain registration company. Over 150,000 registrations. Go and check them out. The link is in the description for your own creative .space domain, and I did not get that information wrong, and I'm so happy. It's quite cold in here at the minute. That's why I'm wearing the jacket. I'll probably take it off when I get warmer and stuff. But I'm going to take your questions in a minute, but I'll give you a brief rundown of what's going on tonight because it's going to be good. We've got 2 hours on the clock. I'm going to be finishing in 2 hours from now, exactly 2 hours from now, and then I'm at a birthday bash with my wife. So today we're going to be going through my portfolio, but first I'm going to create stuff for my portfolio. So this could be like a logo type or whatever. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I do to make portfolio pieces and why it's important to create them and stuff like that. I'm also going to show you how to set up a dot space domain in Squarespace really frequently. And we've hit over 200 people. We've hit over 200 people on the stream. That's crazy. But so that's what we're going to be doing today, and I'm going to start off by doing some lettering here on my iPad Pro, an Apple Pencil, and yes, if you do want these brushes, you can get them from my website. That link is also in the description below. So I'm going to do the name thing later on, but I'm going to answer some of your questions. Will, I'm okay, Scott. Good to see you, mate. Love your work. 200 people. 200 people. I know, man. I'm off for a birthday bash. It's an English word. Yeah, you want to build your profile, and I'm glad you guys want to be here. Ask any questions at the bottom and I'll try my best to do things. Actually, Scott, I'm going to make you a mod, so that'll be fun. You're a mod now. I don't know how to do this, but yeah, there you go. Scott, you're a legend. Right, we're going to go for it. I'm going to just make some stuff up. So the way that I'm going to do this, I'm going to make a hand lettering profile online, or a hand lettering portfolio piece online. Now, the first few things you've got to remember about portfolio work is things got to be consistent all the way around, kind of. Hang on, let me just see if I've got everything on me right now. Yes. So things have to be consistent online, especially in your portfolio. So the idea of your portfolio is not that large companies can see your work, but we have to get the idea that portfolios are for just the general people to view and admire our work. And through that admiration and the viewing, social media profiles like Instagram will pull in different companies, and the audience that you get are basically the foundation of the work that you'll get in the future. So we're going to be discussing Instagram portfolios, and also like putting your portfolio on Squarespace, putting it on Behance, and like the different attributes between them both, and the advantages and the disadvantages. All right, so I've got my brush list here. I've been working on a few other ones. I've got this new one actually, which is really cool. So I'm gonna start off with the cover photo, because this cover photo for this portfolio piece is gonna be what I want it to look like throughout. Now, this is the application I'm using here is Procreate on the iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil. So one thing I want you guys to understand as well is that, what was I going to say? I've got to stop looking at the comments because I keep getting distracted. But one thing that I want you guys to understand as well is that when you're doing portfolio work, it shouldn't just be work that you've done for clients. I very rarely put out work that I've done for clients on my portfolio, just because I want it to be work that I have done myself and what I love, and I want people to see that, not what I've done for other people. So that's why we're going to be doing it today. I do speak a lot. Turn off the music. You want me to turn off the music? I'll tell you what, I will turn off the music if you want me to. But actually no. Let me just work this out. I'm going to turn the volume of the music. Actually, I can't. So we'll just have to leave it for now. I'll just turn myself up so you can hear me a bit more. Awesome. So I'm going to do a cover photo on here. And I'm going to do it in shall I do it in a square format or a screen size? I'm trying to work out which one's probably the best. I'll do it in A4. We'll just turn it on its side. And I want this to have a dark theme. So I'm going to go ahead here. And the next thing I'm going to do is, because this is a lettering portfolio for my website and it's also for Behance, I'm going to be shoving it onto, what's it called, on my Squarespace profile as well, and Instagram. So I'm going to go into here, and a little trick that I use for Procreate is shoving this image here, and you can find this, it's just a grid image that's a PNG, and it's green, so you can have it in black and white, or black or white background. I'll just turn the opacity down, and this helps me just have a guide of where I'm drawing, stuff like that. And that's on one layer here. I'll just call this guide. And here's the first layer here. Awesome. Bring the mic down. There we go. Right, let's have a look. How long does it take to do a portfolio piece? The music is more than my voice. I'm so sorry, people. I don't know why that is. Let me try this. How's that? Do you prefer that? I'll turn the music off. I was trying to be a little jammy for you guys. Awesome. So I'm just going to create just on here. And I'm getting messages left, right, and center. My wife is messaging me. So just now, this is a monoline brush that I've created with a lot of texture in it. Actually. And the great thing about this brush actually is that I can do sans serif as well. I'll answer your questions in a minute. I just want to get this cover photo done. So I'm going to call this piece, or this portfolio piece, lettering logos. And what we'll do is just shove this one onto a new layer. Because when you paste stuff, it goes into a new layer. And this portfolio piece is going to be very much, I'm not going to spend ages on it because I want to show you guys what I do. And we'll have this as the main idea. Let's merge that down. Move this to the center of the piece, right? So, okay, so the way that I'm going to do this is basically I'm going to take certain names from the stream, right? And I'm going to letter them out in this sort of format in monoline, brush, and sans serif. And then I'm going to shove them onto, like into a profile. I'm going to export the pictures, put them in, and I'll have a bunch of lettering logos to put on my portfolio, whether that's on Instagram, Facebook, Behance, or my website. All right, let's have a look. Would have taken you 10 hours to do that. It's just what happens. You are right about the L, actually, dude. I'll just move this L slightly to the right. And also today, like the work that I do, don't mistake the work or the speed of the work that I'm doing now as the actual speed of how I normally work. Just because I worked a bit slower when I'm not on stream, as you guys probably know. Awesome. So I'm going to just create a new layer. And what I do for this sort of thing is that I just hide the layer behind it, create a new one on the top of it. And through that, it enables me to, hang on, let me just get this up a little bit more. Through that, it enables me to actually just add new pieces of work over the top of it, sort of thing. So I'm going to go and just go for Scott Design, just because he's on the stream and I love his work. And I'm just going to do a logo for him. Maybe this is probably like the first stages of a logo, but I'm just going to mess around with it. Actually, I've got a couple variations of this same brush. Where's Scott on the chat? I need to see his name. And then I'll just shove this there. Man, my T's today. And the great thing about having the iPad is that you just backspace it all. You don't have to like bring out a new piece of paper or whatever. I might spell your name wrong, dude. So we'll create this. And then we'll be shoving this into our portfolio. How does that sound? I'm using, the software that I'm using is Procreate. I think I'm spelling your name right. Yeah, man. I'm spelling it right, I think. You got 2 R's in your name? Bro. Just don't want to say carrot. I'm going to spell carrot by accident. Running out of room there. And then I don't like that. Wait a sec. Do you like it with the imprint of the iPad on the screen? Man, these L's are the bane of my life. Okay, I'm just going to have to go for that. Do something like that. Maybe. Then I'm going to super basic. Now the kerning isn't going to be correct. Just because of time. So I just want to have something for you guys to check out for the portfolio. Man, I do need to sort out these brushes, man. They're annoying me. I hate doing S's, man. They suck. You just have to overshoot them. That'll do. No, spelt it wrong. With the G, you have to put your letter a bit closer in. Okay, and then select this. We can come back to it later. I'm probably going to get better later on in the stream, to be honest. That'll do for one of them there. So Scott's one. Let's choose someone else to do. Dun, dun, dun. So let's having a look at someone else. Let's do someone else. Oh, I'm not doing the name game. Not yet. Everyone's doing the name game. Oh dear. Can I do one? Harambe. Let's do Harambe photography, eh? Who doesn't love a Harambe? I think every lettering designer should like go ahead and make their own Harambe logo. That would be a fun project to do. Like the whole branding piece. You should do a whole portfolio for Harambe. Oh no, I'm going to regret saying that now. Okay, so this is going to be Harambe photography. But I'll tell you what, actually. Let's get rid of this. Just to make it filled out more. Man, these brushes annoy me. Harambe photography, bro. The way it has to be. Do you teach how to create brushes? Not yet. Not yet. Everyone give some respect to Harambe in the chat. Need some respect. I know you came onto my YouTube home screen, so I just clicked on your stream. Oh, thank you so much, Pred. Pred VX. Everyone respect Harambe. Come on. We have to be in the stream. And for those who stay for the whole thing, because what happens is people normally come to the stream and get bored. I'm going to give away some free brushes and fonts at the end as well. Live on stream, giving things away. I could just copy and paste that, but man, doing the G is like annoying. Photog. The R in there. Get that little hipster R going there on the stem. God bless Harambe. You will do a portfolio just with type? Yep, I will. Just with typo? Yeah, type, yeah. Watching this on my iPad Pro. Woo. iPad Pros, mate, they're sick. They're amazing. Harambe had them. Right. Now a bit of editing. So I'm going to select this part here. Right, someone take a screenshot when this is done because this is going to be hilarious. So this is just simple type, right? And what I can actually do with this is, because it's the hand-lettered logo, so it's lettering logos, it's meant to look like this. This is an iPad Pro, but if I'm doing this, I can actually go into Illustrator later on, which I've got open up here, and I can literally just pen tool around it and make it look a lot nicer, and we'll have a proper good logo. Now I need someone to screenshot that and send it online, because God bless Harambe. Do you think you'll write some names of viewers? I will be writing names of viewers, yeah. During the stream I will be. So the way the stream is going to work is that I'm doing this, I'm creating a bunch of names or like logos like Scott's here. And through that, I'll be putting them all together in a document on Photoshop or Illustrator or something. I might even vectorize them just so we can change a couple things. Then we're going to be putting them up onto different social media profiles and making a portfolio look good out of it. And I'm just going to teach you the fundamentals of how to get your portfolio noticed nowadays, like rather than how people used to get their portfolios noticed. So that'll be good. Foxy Design. Would love to see you vector them. Vector what? Oh, you'd love to see me vectorize these. Well, the font is just something that I have. So, like, I make up the font just through practice, I guess. What do I think of the Dell Inspiron 13 for graphic design? I don't have an opinion. I've never been on it, dude. Will this be uploaded to YouTube? This video will be uploaded to YouTube, yes. You have a demanding what? Tips on how to get noticed. Oh, that's a good video. You guys should go and check it out. how will I do numbers? Well, numbers are sort of like this. So let's do 1. And then I can go, that's probably a really bad one, but kind of like 2. I don't really do numbers, do I? 2. 3. That's a backwards 4, people. That's what dyslexia gets you. I've forgotten how to do a 4, people. I know it's like that, but I can't keep it like that. But that's generally the basis of how to do numbers. Just very simple. Simple numbers. Yes, I'd love your video on hardware for graphic design and logo design. Do you have any experience with awards and its community? I don't have any experience, no. Love for the handwritten numbers. Would you say Coca-Cola has a good logo? A God logo? Cheers, Scott. That's the right way around. There you go. I freak out because I don't really do numbers. But yeah, so there's Harambe. Take a screenshot of that, people. Try and get a screenshot of me doing this. There you go. That's what you get. And put it online. It'll be hilarious. Right, let's do another one. We need to do a few, people. We can't waste time. Do a couple. Let's do Coke. But let me just have a look. Let's do the Coke logo. Let's have a look at the logo. We can steal some of its ideas. We can have a look at this. So what we could do is take existing brands and actually do them like this. That's probably a cool project to do. Just change this C for a sec. And then the C on this one is a bit different, isn't it? This was going to take some wizardry. Wait. Is it kind of? No. Kind of like that, but we need to work on that for a sec. I keep forgetting how it works. It's annoying on this because I have to I want to get it now. I know. Let's just do a line underneath it, actually. I know there's a guy on Instagram that does handwritten logo designs from like other companies, you know. I'm just getting the bases here on a different layer so I know where I'm going. If all else fails, map it out. Let's check the chat for a second. Hey people. Seb Lester. What? Seb Lester's a legend, man. I love Seb Lester. He's like such an inspiration. He's such an inspiration. He creates like the most clean lettering ever. It puts me to shame. With me, it looks like a man with his arm chopped off using whatever he's got left to write. That's what it looks like. Seb Lester, no, there's another guy who does it. Can't remember his name, but he does it with brush. So he completely changes it, but it looks like the brand. So it's like completely different. It's not like the same. Scott, you're a mod on this channel now. How do you feel? I mod people that I like, and people who I know will be fair with me. Okay, let's give this a go. Whoa. And then this doesn't look right anymore. I'll paste that one in onto a layer and hide it. Let's try it like this. You think this is frustrating for you? Check me out. Trying to create a decent Coke logo. Alright, let's recolor this. Boom. So we've got, from the beginning, people, let's have a look. We've got three things now. We've got the lettering logos, that's the covering image and part of it. We've got Scott here, Scott Carroll, Harambe Photography. Oh my goodness, the sponsors are going to be like, who's Harambe? It's embarrassing. What's embarrassing? I'm not embarrassing. You're embarrassing. Nah, I'm only kidding. So we've got Harambe and Coke. Let's move that to the center. Let's take my jacket off. Boiling people. Shove it here, man. Okay. Back to it. I don't want to see anything out for Harambe. I don't want to see anything out. Okay, there's the Coke logo. Probably change the colour of that later. Let's create a new one. Who else? What else should we do? I need to... Someone give me a company that I should letter now. So someone give me a company, an actual known, well-known company that I can letter. Like a well-known company that we know, so I can put this into the portfolio. NASA, that's a good one. Should we go for NASA? Let's try it out, people. I've changed my brush here. I love the texture of this brush. Let's have a look at the NASA logo just now. Let's go have a look at this logo and see what so the main thing is like this circle thing. This might not look very good. I'll tell you what. The circle thing. Yeah, there's a circle thing in the NASA logo behind it, and trying to recapture that is going to be difficult. Like a ellipse. You know, a shooting star thing, spaceship thing flying around. Trying to recapture that is going to be difficult. But there's also like this other thing inside it, so what I'll do is, this might work, might not. Meh. Because there is a red and blue side to NASA. So I'll have to see. No worries, Scott. See you soon. I could do a break. That's going to take some time. But let's give it a go. Let's duplicate this. So we'll have it going through that. Put this on top. We'll have it going through this. Through there. Underneath. Underneath, over, underneath. So I've duplicated that layer. But what I might have to do is like do it some extra. So I like that. So what I'll do is I'll give it some space. So sort of weaving in and out. I could do NASA in capital letters, but I want it to be fun. I don't know. The colour on the stream is different to the colour on my iPad, which I'm not too sure about. Makes me feel a bit nervous. I'm just going to check my phone because my phone's been going mental. Oh, Stephen. Good to see you, mate. No, Stephen's done the best logo. Right, guys, check this out. You know that guy I was talking about on the last stream? Stephen's a legend. Check that out. I'm going to copy that. That is like awesome, Steve. What an idea. Let's get that little bit. Let's get that on the go. So that's like such a cool idea. That is like so cool. No, that looks like a dummy, man. Let's get this on the go. I'm just going to copy Steven's one because he's got it in the bag already, man. Shade that in. Doesn't have to look perfect, but like that idea, dude, with like with this coming off, that is like unreal. In the bag. I need to work out a way to get the Twitter stream or like this Twitter hashtag onto the live on screen so you guys can see it and so I can see it. But I don't think there's any real easy way of doing it. Because even though I've got a decent computer, like it's still breathing for its life. Yeah, I knew people would say that. It looks fine in my head. Like... looks more like an airplane. Mine. Yo, bro. My illustration skills are not up to scratch. Did you just see that? It says my Apple Pencil might not be supported. Isn't that strange? Oh, it must be my computer. That's strange. Okay, 2 secs. Let's just get this up. And clear it up later. And I'm just going to make a new N. So I wanted to get rid of that little curve that I did before, but grr, what's wrong with me? Bruh, I'm sticking with that one. Cheers, Steve, you legend. Make it bigger. That's what all the clients say. Make it bigger. Yeah, it does, man. Everyone follow Stefan. Like he literally gave me the idea. What a legend. I was going to text him back. And he sent me a spaceship afterwards. Because my spaceship sucks. If I go for it, I'll make a new spaceship later on. Like when we've got some more ideas in place. So what I'll do is get rid of that. So let's recap. I'm going to keep these two separate so I can change them. But let's recap. We've got this thing, lettering logos. That's his title. Scott Carroll, who's a legend on stream. Just texting him back. And then we've also got Harambe people, like Harambe photography. Makes me giggle. We've got Coca-Cola. I need to change that actually. When I get into the swing of it, like, oh man, this logo's annoying me now. Actually, I'll change it later. What I need to do is just, like, I could just do that. Just balancing it out, really. I'll just do that for it. We can take it out later. Then we've got NASA. Sweet. Change the colours as well later. We need another company, people. Do the stars. Oh, dude. Flipping out. I should do the stars. We'll do that later, though, because I want to do another company now. You'd scrap it. Well, that's you, Shannon. Let's give Pinterest the new look, shall we? Netflix, Pinterest. I'm liking Pinterest. Let's have a look at Pinterest logo, right? Let's try Pinterest. So we can either do the icon or we'll probably do the full typographic. It's in like a brush script. But let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. But this time I'll do it in this one. Yeah, I still do it in this one. I like. And we'll do a few more of these and I'll show you what I do on the portfolio side for you guys. Come on. It's just this annoying, I think it's with screensaver, not with screen protector. It stops you doing like, that'll do. Just get the pin there. And then I shall go back. The R is quite an important part. No, that's too bad. I have a feeling. Hang on. It's just a feeling that it's not going to be. The letter S is just the bane of my life. Let's have a look at the chart. Software is Procreate. I could do the icon. I could do the icon with it, to be honest. All I have to do is add a little circle around the P. And then it's hard to talk. Don't know if I like this T or not. I think. Keep that like that. I know there's a few faults in there, but it's all good. The Pinterest, and then what we can do is nick this. And we could properly do it later on, but did you have a half decent circle around it? Oh, by the way, people, none of you know, but I'm going to Paris in like a week's no, in like 2 weeks' time. I'm streaming at Adobe. What am I doing? I'm streaming at offices at Adobe over there, so I'm going to be doing Adobe Live with them for 3 days. And I'll be doing hand lettering for 3 days. So I'll be doing this with someone else with me called Michael for 3 days. I'm just going to do this last circle, and then whatever it is, I'll stick with it. No. Then we got this. We can sort out the circle later. So we've got that. We've got Pinterest. 2 for Pinterest, technically, because we've got the icon there as well. I can't get over the Harambe one. It seriously tickles me. Ugh. But I'm going to be doing a live stream in Paris, people. So, like, basically for 3 days from the Tuesday, the 29th of November, I'll be, like, I can't remember what time. I think it's 5 p.m. our time. So exactly what it is now. I'll be streaming for, like, 2 hours every night with a guy from Adobe in Paris. And I'll be streaming my hand lettering and stuff like that for every night for 3 nights. And it'll be fun. Do Fender guitar logo, Drifting Monkey, you legend. Let's do the Fender guitar logo. Okay, and this will be our last logo. And then what we'll do is we'll start putting it in, and we'll probably we won't vectorize them. No, we won't vectorize them. And then we'll put them in onto the computer, make them look a bit better maybe in Photoshop, and then from there we'll put it in and create a portfolio online. So let's do the Fender guitar logo. That seems like should we do it in monoliner brush? Let's have a, so like the Fender sort of color is, kind of like that. I love the Fender F, man. It's so cool. And we'll stick with that one. I like that one. Cool, so let's have a look. My favourite one's still Harambe. He's a photographer, you know, people. Awesome. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is during this. Hang on, I'm just look at the comments for a second. Are you purely a graphic designer, or do you also have some knowledge of communication with graphic design? Sorry for my English. Communication in design or design communication. I am a logo designer. In like itself, that's what I do. But I don't really do business cards or anything. It's just hand lettering and logo design. So I guess, yeah, communication, but not like the sense of graphic design. But Hammy is also a model. How long have we been doing logo design for? 4 years now. Okay. I'm just looking up here through the chat. No worries, people. You guys are enjoying this. Viagra? Why? Drifting Monkey, you legend. I just made your day. Thanks, dude. That means a lot. Is there a famous logo that I hate? Yeah, the FedEx logo. I do make my website in Squarespace. I didn't study graphic design in school, no. Am I nervous? Not really. Not at the minute. I am before I start a stream, just because I want everything to work out. Okay, so this is the plan of action. We need to take all these logos, including Harambe, God bless Harambe, into the computer somehow. Or, in fact, I can just sort them out now, really. So all I need to do is I'm going to add some texture to the backgrounds. So I'm going to do this by importing a picture that I found on unsplash.com. I'm going to import this one. It takes a minute to import sometimes. And what we'll do is we'll play with the curve function. It's just a quick and easy way of adding like a bit of texture. We'll just duplicate these. And for each thing, I'll scale them down a tiny bit to size. This is going to be my portfolio piece here. Now, the problem is I didn't do Harambe too big, so I'm going to have to scale up a tiny bit, hopefully not losing much quality. Coca-Cola, we'll just stick with that one. Shove it there. NASA, I'll just stick with this because I like it. I like the that spaceship, man. I'm going to come back to doing that. And Pinterest, shove down here. Pinterest icon, shove up here. Fender guitar, we'll just put in the middle. I'm going to scale this down a bit. Like so. Keep the spaceship. I'm defo keeping that spaceship, no matter what anyone says. What font is that? It's my own font. He uses a brush. I use a brush pen or the Apple Pencil. Right, okay, so this is the plan of action. So we know what's going on right now. I'm going to quickly organize this thing, and I'm going to send all these to my wife separately, all these images. And basically, I'm going to put them up on my computer after that. And Bob's your uncle. I'll have all the images on here, and I'm going to share my screen with you, my computer screen of like my portfolio creation. And just so you guys know, just gonna have to say it. And plus, you guys who actually fund this video, .space are amazing. Check the link down in the description below. If you want like my domain name is willpatterson.space or www.willpatterson.space. I need to make a few settings different to change the actual, what's it called, the .space, or to take the www off. So go to my website and you'll see that domain name, the company .space, have actually sponsored this video, and they sponsor a lot of stuff on this channel and they help fund it. So go ahead and click down in the description below to get like a really cheap, well, not cheap, it's still a good price, like $2.99. Get a $2.99 domain with your name plus .space at the end of it. And they specialize in the creative industry. And, you know, people that don't like me promoting stuff on this channel, I just want to say, you know, without these companies promoting things on this channel, it's not going to work. Like, you need people to promote, or you need people to sponsor this channel so people can actually watch these videos. Without those channels, I would not be doing this video today. So like without .space, I would not be doing it. So guys, go and show the appreciation and pick up a .space domain, or I'll show you actually how to do it within Squarespace in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just merge that down. And for each of these, I'm just going to send them to my wife. So whilst I do that, I'll just show my screen with you. Like, do this. And just because I don't want you guys seeing the messages. And then hopefully, thank you very much, Drifting Monkey. Yeah, man, with sponsorships, you have to stay true to yourself. And it is a battle because sometimes, you know, not .space, but other companies, I think, try and take too much control. And that's when you have to stop. I don't know if these are actually getting sent. Send them on the Wi-Fi. So, like, for my channel, my whole channel is based around design and stuff and showing you guys. Let me right. Showing you guys what I do and stuff like that. And basically, if someone doesn't sponsor the channel, then it makes it extremely difficult to spend a lot of time on it for you guys. And that's what I want to do, is have someone do it so you guys don't have to pay for it. Because the other option is that you guys have to pay for it, which would suck. I want you guys to see this for free. So I'm just sending all these to my wife on her mobile. I send all my work to her. Not got the same like Bluetooth or whatever. So like, so I can't do airdrop. Harambe, let's send off Harambe. I wish there was an easier way to send these things on here. Airdrop is love. Why do I use Squarespace over my own? Just because of the simplicity of it. Like, a lot of people, depending on what you want to do, you may need to make your own, but I don't. So like, I just sort of use whatever's there is available. Doesn't mean one day I won't. It's just right now I just don't want to make my own website. Like, I don't want to have like my own CS or whatever, because I don't know any CS or any code. I'm a visual sort of guy. So give me Squarespace and I'll do it really well. Okay, so that should be everything on here. So that's everything. So we've got quite a few good looking logos here. I'm just going to make a folder on my thing. Logos for, what's it called? Logos for portfolio. Can't believe I forgot that word. I'll just open that up. And let's get busy. I'll put my screen back in a minute. It's just have to make sure that we get. Oh wow, this is messy on here. I think we've got like 7 images. Okay. I'll just go ahead and sort this out for a second. I'm on a desktop, dude, but I've got a laptop too. Awesome. So I'm going to put away my iPad now. And what I need to do is, guys, I'm going to have to set up my computer a little bit differently to, what's it called, set up my life, really, and to show you guys what I'm doing. So give me a minute. And I'm going to take literally a 20-second break. And I've got a little video for you to watch. So just watch this for 10 seconds. This live stream is sponsored by .space Domains. .space is a domain registration website where you can get your own creative domain. If you click the link in the description below, you can get a discount off the .space domain for very cheap. I use one for my website personally and they look great on the portfolio. So if you would like your very own customized .space just like mine at willpatterson.space, then click the link in the description below and enjoy the live stream. Okay, I'm back. Make sure you go and check them out. They're the ones helping fund what we're doing here. And I know you guys don't like promotions, but it's the reason why you're getting things for free, bro. And I'm just sorting out my life again. So we should be all good to go, I think. Awesome. Okay, brilliant. We're on the actual thingamabob now. So I'm just going to actually, oh crap, just forgot. I need to log into my Squarespace. So I'm going to log in and then I'm going to show you what I do for my portfolios on here. Now the difference between me putting my portfolio up on here and doing something different is because sometimes people want to see on my website, when they go to my Instagram, they'll check out my website afterwards. So because of that, they need to see the same thing on my website. And we're going to do like a little case study about it and stuff really quick. But make sure you guys go and check out .space. No joke, my website, literally you can see it here. I'll even show you. So like if I go onto here, like up here, you can see Will Patterson .space. And it's just cool. And I'm doing that not from a sponsorship view, but there's my website if you've never seen it before. It pops up with a video, all sorts of stuff. And good to see people are still here. Some people leave during the sponsorship bits. And I think that's really careless. If you want to see adverts on a video, then be my guest, you know. But the sponsorship title things is what it's all about. Okay, so what we're going to do just now is the portfolio bit. So this is Squarespace if you've never used it before. And on my pages, I've got a bunch of stuff. So I've got a portfolio page here. And this is me editing it. And hopefully you guys can still see. I need to check to see if you can see. Yeah, we're all good. And it's not very good portfolio page. And I need to change it. But I basically got a video going on the top of here. And my Instagram here. So people can see my Instagram. But what I really need to do is change some of these. These are really old projects. So I'm going to literally edit this page. And we're going to change the content of all this. Well, not of all of it. I'm just going to add basically a new thing. So I'm just going to add an image carousel. Actually, no, I'll tell you what. We'll make a new page because what I want to do is for different pages, for different portfolio things, I want to have different pages and stuff like that for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a new page, I think. Or a gallery. Can we create a new gallery? No, I don't want to do that. No, I want to delete that now. Screw that. We'll just go for a portfolio because it makes it easier and you guys will understand it and get it. Do you think that HTML will die in favor of simple page build websites? Yes, for consumers, yeah. Not for like proper people or big companies that need massive e-commerce settings in. Okay, so we'll just edit the page. And it's going to pop up with all this stuff. So basically, Squarespace, they haven't sponsored this, but it's super duper easy for what I can do here. So I'm going to literally add an image carousel, I think. Or we could add a grid or a stack. We'll do a carousel. And basically, I'm just going to upload. And it's going to take a while because of the internet connection. But basically, you just drag them in, upload them. And we can do this a few different times. So when you're doing a portfolio or whenever you're trying to publicize yourself on here, what you want to do is make sure that the work that you're putting out is found in different areas. So if you've got a project like this, like now I'm all doing this, you see that using these and people going from your website or from Instagram to your website, they want to hear a bit more about it. So it's hard to explain, but you want to do case studies and things around actually whatever you want to do. So let's have a look. Okay, and apply this. And this must be a new plugin that they've got in here. Let's cancel that because it's not having it. Because what I want to do is just like duplicate this page really. And there is a way to duplicate it. Yeah, we go. Duplicate this page. And once it's done, I'll put it up for you guys to check out. Let's change the page content. Let's show some faith for Will. Lol. All I'm doing is I'm just like thinking to myself what I can do. Like, it's what I want to do is just like show you guys what I'm about in this and like how I do my portfolio pieces. Like, let's delete all this. I'm going to make this page look good. But my computer's been really slow, right? So what happens is like there's a bit of lag every now and then. No, hang on, I've got an idea. Just delete that. So what you want to make sure is when you're doing your portfolio, you want to make sure that everything is like consistent around what you're doing. So like, for instance, I've got all my images here that you see in front of me. They're all in the same dimensions because they're from the same document, right? So they're going to look pretty similar across the board. And because the whole idea of this project is that it's, you can see it there, I think, as well. The whole idea of the project is that it's handwritten logos or logo lettering or lettering logos, as you can see here, is that through that people will understand and it just keeps everything really nice and simple across the board. So I'm just going to click here. I'm going to add an image. I'm just going to upload this. Actually, tell you what, we'll add Harambe first because I've got an idea for the lettering logos as the title of this. And we've got the first one there. We can edit it within Squarespace too, right? But we don't really want to do that. Don't really want to do that. I remember the times when YouTube banners had to be coded with HTML. Yes, mate, I remember that. I'm creating this portfolio for myself, but to show my hand lettering. That's basically all it is. I'm just showing my hand lettering through it. Just delete this text block down here. Everything's in like grids and blocks in here, right? So we just basically repeat this. And because this is like a featured portfolio page, right? So I'm going to do Harambe, Pinterest, and I just upload the image. And once it's uploaded, we can sort the rest out later. And I'm surprised about how quick it's uploading. And then what we can do is at the top, we can create like a grid. So these are like the sort of main images that people are going to see. Upload this. I have tried Wix before, yeah. It's my first website that I did, but then Squarespace is just so much better in a lot of ways, I think anyway. I'm shaking my leg. The bouncing of the camera is distracting you. Sorry, I shake my legs. Create a new image. Oh, not a thingamajig. So what I can do after this, because I always like to do like a little case study afterwards or before it, is I can put this live stream, I can like upload this live stream to it. But it's really all about getting things looking consistent and good. So this Pinterest one is just not wanting to fly, is it? I see that someone's put something out on Instagram. Laurimate Art. So doing projects like this, when you do it, is quite decent for companies to see because they can see your creative abilities as well. So it's not just like something new. They know what these logos look like and they know what I've done with them. So they can see what they obviously know what the logo is beforehand, and they also know what it's going to be like after that. Serious question from Michael. Chicken soup or tomato soup? It has to be tomato soup for me, people. Just the way I roll. And then we're going to rearrange these. Cool. Because we want to see people when they go on these and they get a little caption at the end of them. You want to make sure that... hang on. I think I've already done Scott Russell, haven't I? No, I haven't. I want to rearrange them so the NASA's the first one, so they see the rest of them. So you do your best work first. And the reason why I'm not putting client work here is not because I don't like my client work. It's only because I want to do more of my work. And a good way of making sure that you get more of your work that you enjoy doing, to get more of that and paid for that, is by only putting out the work that you like. So I will never put out work that I don't like on Instagram or my portfolio. And the great thing is this will give me some leniency from my Instagram portfolio as well. So I'll post probably one of these out every day or something, you know. So I think that's all of them, right? We've got Harambe, all of them. Let's see how Game Show's getting on with this. Sweet. So we've got all of them. They're all uploaded just there. And now it's time to like kind of bulk it out a little bit. So we're going to, at the top here, we can actually add something here. So we're just going to save that. And then we're going to go to the settings here. And for the advanced, I think it is, media. So we're going to go to image. I'm going to remove that image. We're going to add this image. Type in, just pop it, and it might not fit straight away, so we might have to like jig it around a little bit, do some cropping. Okay, let's save. Well, actually, let's have a look. Yeah, so we want to save that. We'll refresh the page. Lettering logos. Portfolio, let's just get settings this. We'll just get rid of portfolio here. Oh no, actually, we want portfolio there, I think, but we do not want this there. So hopefully it will have nothing there. Cool, so through this, what we can do is make, like, if I go ahead and change the aspect of this, the aspect of this will change too, but it sort of gives a good overview of what is happening down here, like so. And what we're going to do now is simply edit some of this page content again, and I'm going to introduce. So if someone's you want it to be like a story, right? So people are coming in, and from my Instagram, they're going to my website and they want to check out my work, and they get interested because they see the lettering logos, or maybe they see the NASA image in there. So what's going to happen is that you want to take them on a story, you want to get them an image that they can see that they like, and then through that, they'll follow the story down. So it's not good enough just having your work out there. You need to explain it, and you have to explain the process behind it. And for instance, my process behind this is a live stream that I did. So I'm going to be really informal, and I'm dyslexic, by the way, so bear with me. So I'm just going to literally write this in. This part, logo design career. I'm passionate. So I'm trying to use my words carefully here, so people who don't understand what I'm doing right now may understand the process behind this. It also depends on what you're applying for and from. Most people recommend on what I'm actually doing is an art foundation degree before you go to uni. I'm applying to art schools, building my portfolio right now. I really hope I can major in graphic design. I reckon you can. I reckon you can major in it, dude. Thanks, Sujith James. I think that's your name. I'm just looking through the comments for a sec. Okay, I'm going well. I'll check space. Bye, guys. Don't forget to check my channel. Thanks, Adra. I don't know how to say your name, bro. Cool. I can definitely check through your Instagram, dude. I will do, but not just now, because I need to get this done. Need to get it done. As part of my logo design career, I'm passionate about that. I love gathering inspiration from other well-known logo types. Below is a project. Below is a project of logo designs. Below are some images of logo designs. Of hand-lettered logo designs from well-known This is of well-known businesses. How am I going to explain the Harambe one, people? Oh, Shannon, you're a legend. That's so nice. You just said, I don't care if it's normal or low views. I learn more from this guy than I did in getting my BFA in graphic design advertising. That's very nice of you. Rendering Life A, 77,000 subscribers and yet only 187 watching. Is that normal? It actually is very normal. And that's just because people will impulsively subscribe and only, I think, 10% of a YouTube channel will be dedicated viewers. And that doesn't bother me. Hey, Catchphrase Dan, you're a legend. Those cards that you sent me were amazing. But yeah, it is very normal. If you're going onto YouTube, it's not about having the views pressure or the pressure of having views. It's about having a community around you. And what we've got here is a community of people, right? Whether it's 2 people or 1 million, it doesn't matter. It's a community of people. And that's what I love about doing this, is that, one, it's a privilege that I get to show you guys this and get paid for it. But also it's just a massive opportunity for you guys right now in the chat to be talking to each other. And whether I've got 77,000 subscribers and only 200 people watching doesn't really matter, because by the time that this stream ends, over 3,000 people will have actually seen this stream, and I can tell that because of the analytics. It's just that people come in and leave straight away, but that's just the way it works. So I've written this as part of my logo design career. I love gathering inspiration from other well-known logo types. Below are some images of hand-lettered logos. Hand-lettered logos? I'm dyslexic, so bear with me. Of hand-lettered logos of well-known businesses and other designers. I thought it would be a cool experience to show, to uphold the integrity of the design whilst using monoline script brush typeface. This shows how a logo design is identified not by the looks of the design itself, but the culture, but the and simple and use of simple imaging. So there is like the start of this. So that is the start of it. And for each one, I've got to explain what I've done. So this means, people, that I've got to explain to some of the clients that will be looking through my website why I've got Harambe photography as a logo type here. So that's going to be hilarious. Well, most people are dyslexic who are in the arts, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm dyslexic as well. And I know that there's tons of people on my course who are. Yeah, man, you'll find out a lot of people are dyslexic. Anyone can learn more from this guy more than from school. Thank you so much. Well, then he's doing his job. That's right, man. Is it possible to acquire a master's in graphic design with only self-taught knowledge and some project experience as a background? Of course it is. It's easier. It's much easier. Because it's not about what you can write on paper about design. You can see that I struggled so much just writing this little paragraph, right? But the work here speaks for itself. And I just need to simply show people that the work that I've done is what it should be, and it looks nice. It just hopefully speaks for itself. I know a colorblind graphic designer, Harambe is Harambe. Is this WordPress? No, it is Squarespace. I follow a ton of lettering accounts on Instagram, and it's so cool watching you actually go through the process. Cheers, man. Is it possible to acquire... Oh, I've already done that one. Can you try and pronounce my name? Radbound de Breen? I think that's it. Loving the Bible quote project you're doing at the moment. Cheers, Dan. It's been difficult, as you can tell, but it's been good fun. This is very inspiring. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Well, how do I become a hipster like you? Well, dude, it is so easy. All you have to do is say that you did it first. I do calligraphy, but I'm trying to work on lettering now because I love it. Calligraphy and lettering go hand in hand, dude. It's good fun. It is Squarespace. I'm so glad you just said that. All college courses focus on writing about design, and it's really not about that at all. It's sometimes good about it, but it's not. It's not the best. It's not like the most necessary thing. I know an art director and illustrator, and he is colorblind, my friend. Don't worry. That's right. Is it possible to do hand lettering as a designer who writes like he has Parkinson's? My handwriting is terrible, so of course it is, yeah. Does drawing help in any way towards... Oh, dude. I'm going to have to put you in timeout. Just because it's not cool writing stuff like that. Show how you look with a ruined hairstyle. I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, thanks for this. I'm seeing from Peru. Nice. My hand lettering is too bad. Nah, man, it's good fun. Right, let's get back on with this, man. Let's keep it going. So I need to explain why I've got Harambe as the first one. But in reality, I'm just going to move it up. I'm going to move the NASA one first. Then the Pinterest. Because I want people to see, oh, that's NASA. I definitely know that. So let's just add a text down here. Mental. Ugh, can't spell fashion. Icons. The NASA logo is in the script fashion, using it only for the logo. Awesome. To convey. Yeah. Origin. Go. I'm going to write a little caption for Harambe here. Harambe is life. No, hang on. All hail Harambe. Just because we need that. We need that there, man. Goodbye, I have to study motion graphic design. See you soon. Like your videos. Thanks, dude. So, dude, saw your stream pop up. Great work so far. Thank you so much, Joff. That's true. Inspired my YouTube audience. And then for things that don't have them, I'm just going to put a little spacey line in between them for things that don't have anything yet, because it's going to take me a lot longer to write about. So the fundamentals of this is basically when you have like a portfolio piece, you want to take them on a story, and you can explain a couple of them, like the best one, and just go down like so. Like so. And then down at the bottom, you want to give people a call to action, right? You want people to see what you want to do, and you want to make sure of it. And I'm going to do that call to action, then I'm going to show you how I get the .space domain and how you can get it for cheap, or just get it straight off Squarespace if you wanted to. So for more information about who I am and what I do, click the button below. And what I'm going to do with this is actually, am I a full-time calligrapher? I am indeed. Have you ever worked with 3D modeling, Will? I have years ago, but I hated it because it was annoying. Do you watch Ash vs. Evil Dead? I don't know. You've inspired me to tap into my long-lost love. I used to do handwriting calligraphy as a teenager. I'm 40 years old now. Let's go. Woohoo. Thanks, Will. No worries. I didn't catch your name there. Hang on. No worries, Erika or Erica. Can you do some love crits of our portfolios? Of course we can. How come your Mac toolbar is black? I changed it to black. My favourite design books. My favourite design books are like, just like the visual ones, really. I can't think of like Lost Logos and stuff like that. Stuff like that. It's good fun. Dude, when are you going to do a giveaway of the brushes in Procreate? I'm going to do them in 2 minutes time because I'm finishing the stream in 10 minutes. I'm going to center it. Buttons below. Let's create a button. And the good thing about it is that I can just add a button like so, right? And I can need to edit this actually, because what I want to do is apply that, but I really want to like left align that one. Actually no, center it. And create another button actually. Inquire. And we just go for our content. We go to the contact page. Now I'll take them straight to my contact page, just like I said before. And that is basically that. And what I'm going to do in the end is at the top and bottom, I'm going to be putting this live stream there. So when a client does actually tip up on this logo design project that we're working on today, they'll see the full thing from start to finish, and they'll understand and they'll get to know a bit about me. It's using what you have. If you have an internet connection, you can make money in design, really. How many pieces of work should you put in a portfolio? What work should you show off? Only for real companies or practice ones too? You should put however much work you've done for a single project in your portfolio. I would say about 10 pieces, but you can put as many as you like. If you've done one bit of work and you like it that much, put it in the portfolio and write about it. What I'm going to be doing is, because the stream's ending in like a few minutes, is I'm going to probably do another one of these live streams. I'm going to be doing one every week. If you haven't noticed, it's on a Thursday. But basically, this lettering on everything on here, I'm going to update it and make it look and read it and stuff like that. Make people see it easily. So that's what's going to happen. I'm going to make it a bit better later on. But you put how much you want in the portfolio. Just make sure you explain what is in the portfolio and what you did it for and why you did it, and explain it and big yourself up a little bit. I've heard from podcasts to focus on one thing in a website. I do a lot of different types of work, from lettering to illustration to vector illustration. That's right. Focus on one thing. Is it fun to be a graphic designer? Of course it is. It's really good fun. Will, how do you deal with criticism? I get affected sometimes when people try to bring me down or say my designs suck. Well, you deal with criticisms in different ways. So, like, I basically make sure that whatever people are saying, that if they say it just for the negatives, if I don't know them, I don't have to listen to them. But if it's someone I respect, then I'll, like, I'll take it on the chin, and this is what you got to do. And you got to understand that it's not a personal thing. And some people make it personal, it's wrong. Just don't take it personally. It's just work, man. That work is not you. They're not having to go at you. They're just having to go at the work. How do I go about finding clients? Just through what I'm doing now. So this is what it is. This is the page. Now, if you want, like in the video I said before, when you are trying to get client work, especially with the portfolios, and this is for you guys, for anyone trying to find clients and stuff, it's important to have design everything. So a good website design, that's easy to navigate. So when people go into the website, they understand what you do. For me, I have a very easy website for people to look at. So if you go into willpatterson.space, very easy to remember, you can see that a video will pop up with my logo, and this will show people what I do. Like, it says logo design, hand lettering, and YouTube, and the video will pop up very easily, and people know exactly straight away what I do, and it keeps people entranced a little bit. Now, to get the dot space in your website, it's pretty easy, and plus this video is sponsored by dot space, and they're the reasons why I'm able to give you this video and other videos on my channel. A couple of updates here. And that is by going to settings, and if you want your own dot space, click the link in the description. But if you want to do it straight from here, you can go to domains, and you can get a domain here, and I can go to like whatever, like Jimmy Designs dot space, and you can see there's a dot space here. Now you can see that if you wanted Jimmy Designs dot space on Squarespace, it will cost you £20 or $20, which is nearly £20. But if you go on to the link in the description of this video, you'll get it for like $2 or $2.99 or something like that. It's crazy. If you do that, it would blow your mind, man. So if you want a dot space, and look how cool that looks, Jimmy Designs dot space. No, let's look at Harambe. Oh, it's taken. Harambe.space is taken, people. Harambe Designs. Right, I want someone to take Harambe Designs.space. And you can see it's right there. Harambe Designs.space, and you can do it. All hail Harambe. So if you wanted to actually have a dot space domain, you don't have to spend $20 on the Squarespace website. You can get it for $2.99. Down in the description below, and they're all good domains. Thank you so much for everything, people. You're a legend. I'm going to give away some brushes now, but make sure you go and check out dot space. I'm going to give away some of these brushes, and we're going to do this in a fun way. So let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my face on here. There you go. Then I'm going to sort out my life on here, because my wife is coming to pick me up in like 5 minutes. And what I'll need everyone to do is, if you want to be able to win this, you actually have to find me on Instagram, because I'm going to give you tomorrow morning when I come back to the office, I'm going to give everyone, everyone who's won, I'm going to choose 4 people in the chat who are going to win all my products on my website for free. So you're going to get anyone that you want for free, every single one if you want. So I'm going to choose 4 people to get them for free, because I appreciate you guys supporting this channel. All right. So the first one I'm going to choose is, I'm going to just do it randomly, right? So I'm just going to scroll up, and then whatever my mouse cursor rolls onto, they'll win. Okay, Mike 25985, you have won. So if you want all my products for free, including fonts and everything, get in contact with me on Instagram right now, and I'll be giving you a code. Wow, people are loving this. I bet all those people who left are like really annoyed because they left. Next one, next one, next one. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm really not looking. Sorry, I need to stop moving my head. Shannon Subtle Rodden, that is you. You have won all my products for free on my website for a month. And you know, there's a few more products coming out as well. I'm taking screenshots of all of you. Next one. Don't pick me. Well. Okay, let's go for this. Here's that. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work, people. How come Mike is getting chosen again? I can't choose Mike twice. Okay, Albin Designs, you have been chosen. You are a chosen one. All hail Harambe. Okay, how many is that? That's 3. One more. This is one more person. I'll give it a good one. This is probably like a really unfair way of doing it. I'm not looking at the screen, as you can tell. Connor Gilchrist, I think that is your name. What a name as well. Mate, you've won all my products for free. Get in contact with me on Instagram. Send me a DM on Twitter. I'd rather it on Instagram. But make sure it's a DM and that it's not a comment so I can get you. Otherwise, we'll have a whale of a time. Okay, people. I tell you what, it is time for me to leave in a minute, but as you know, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's watched the stream. It has been an absolute blast and I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you have too. And you know, something that I've learned in this stream, right, is that you guys, like, not all of you guys, but some of you really don't like sponsorships or anything like that. But let me tell you what, these sponsorships are important for this stream to happen. You see, me talking about it is obviously I only go with companies that are really good, and DotSpace giving you a $20 domain for $2.99 is unbelievable. And plus, even so, it works wonders for your website. So like having these people or companies sponsoring means that, you know, I win and you win as well, and it justifies the time for me being here. So, you know, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's watched on this stream. Oh, there's a typo everywhere on my website, man. It's funny. Thanks, Catchphrase Dan. This stream will be live for you guys to watch tomorrow. But guys, make sure you check out the links in the description below. You can get and all my stuff down there. The sponsors are down there. I know the thing is, it is awkward doing sponsorships, but I have to do them. And plus, not that I have to do them, but I'll do them because I want you guys to have something that you can take away with, and also everyone can win. I have a couple Procreate brushes on my website. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave you, and it's been a heck of a stream. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm going to let you watch me do some lettering on my iPad to leave. So thank you so much for watching, guys. You're all awesome. I love you all. See you soon. I'll see you next week on the next live stream. And also, before you go, actually, I'm streaming in Paris in like 2 weeks' time. So make sure you log on to Adobe Live in 2 weeks' time, where I will be streaming for 3 days in a row on an evening at Adobe Paris. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you soon. a live webinar on Modern Thrive, and I'm doing a few. This live stream is sponsored by .space Domains. .space is a domain registration website where you can get your own creative domain. If you click the link in the description below, you can get a discount off the .space domain for very cheap. I use one for my website personally, and they look great on the portfolio. So if you would like your very own customized .space, just like mine at willpatterson.space, then click the link in the description below and enjoy the live stream.